Hello! I just wanted to say hi and thank you guys so much for watching my video essay I put out this weekend. I was really stunned and just so happy to hear that Ethan and Hila watched the entire thing and they decided to shout it out on the show, and it was just so nice of them to be so complimentary and just put it kind of face forward. They wound up linking it in the description of the episode. You can click on Tall Skeleton. And yeah, also hearing that Love watched it and Dan started it, I mean, it's just so nice of them. I really had no idea of if any of them would ever even know it existed. So the fact that they kind of got to hear me talk about why I love the show so much just made me very excited.
That I want to give a shout out to somebody who made such a nice video. I mean, this was really nice thing. Tall Skeleton, who I've mentioned before. Did you guys watch this?
I watched the first like 10 minutes of it yesterday.
We watched the whole thing last night.
You guys should all watch it because
Oh,
it's super complimentary towards
Oh
all
yeah.
of you.
Yeah.
I watched this. Very good.
So I wanted to say major thank you to them and the team for doing that. That's just very sweet of them. And I also wanted to say thank you so much to the H3 family fan base. Since I posted it a few days ago, I think it's at like 70,000 views and I have like 1,000 new subscribers and there's like 1,000 comments. And it's like all so positive. I saw a handful of people share it on the subreddit and in Discord, and those posts had a lot of really complimentary comments and upvotes, and it really means a lot to me. Also, I wanted to talk about an elephant in the room. Yesterday they shouted my video out, and then it was funny because they prefaced, you know, this is a nice video, and then the whole rest of the episode became about a slam piece that was made about them. And that slam piece was made by somebody who once publicly asked them for a job. And as I'm sure some of you know, at the end of my video, I put it out there that I would love to do some editing or production work for them. And you know, I only had the idea to add that in towards the end of making my video. I've been making this video for a very long time. You know, I'm a filmmaker, I love making fun stuff, and I'm not really at the point to be independent or anything, so I need to work like everybody else, and I prefer working in my field. And over the course of making this project, it just became so much more apparent to me. I was just like, well, geez, if I was going to do video editing work or production work for anybody in the world, I mean, where would I have a better time showing up for work and wanting to put in 110% than like this very place I'm writing about how much I love their show, their production, their staff. And so I just wanted to say that at the end of my video, because to be honest, there's so many talented artists in the H3 fan base. There's so many people who I'm sure reach out to them all the time wanting to contribute, which I think is a really beautiful thing. And so I had no idea how many people would watch this thing, if the staff would even find out it exists, but I thought, hey, on the off chance one of them watches this and they make it through an entire hour of me talking, if I have their ear at that point, I might as well put it out there that, you know, if you ever need any help, I'd love to do some stuff for you. And I think that's okay. I think it's okay for people to kind of go for their dreams or shoot their shots. I'm definitely not gonna pull a doodle and just be all like I'm not gonna be Syndrome from The Incredibles and have like entitlements and expectations and shit like that. I think that's a little silly. So yeah, I'm gonna keep making the sort of stuff I make. For any of you who are not familiar with my channel, I am a filmmaker. I direct short films, music videos, video essays, animations, and I also do interviews on my very own podcast, all on the Tall Skeleton Network. So coming up very soon, I have several music videos I've directed that are very excited, literally with my favorite rapper in the world. You're not gonna wanna miss it. A little sneak peek here, I'm gonna put out my first ever cartoon. I'm very excited about it. And on top of that, I have several podcast interviews that I've made, already filmed. Some are edited, some are not, so I have those coming up as well. And this year, I just want to keep making more and more stuff and expand. I want to make comedy sketches, I want to make films, I just want to do it all. So thank you to anybody who's subscribed to me and is taking a chance. Just so you know, I got a lot of feedback that you guys wanted to hear me talk about the rest of the H3 crew, who I did not give as many words in the video. So I've decided I will make a part 2 addendum to my video essay to discuss the achievements of AB, Lena, Olivia, Dan, and Love. And the main reason I didn't do that in the original video is because I was trying very hard to just stick to my thesis statement make the video very concise and not just go into a rampage of listing every single fact I know about something, because I think that a lot of video essays add extra padding to their runtime that isn't really relevant to the argument they're trying to make. But I've been thinking about it, and I definitely have a lot of words I'd like to say about the remaining crew members and the sort of achievements that they do. I think that they're all amazing, and I just love their staff so much. Finally, unfortunately, the song that is played when H3 hits the button, that is the one song that got my video copyright claimed. So for the time being, the monetization on my video essay is completely off. I've only made 13 cents. So if anybody would like to support my Patreon, I'm gonna try to make it worth it by putting up some behind the scenes stuff on how I edited the video, maybe some director commentaries. I can show you some of my rough notes. And just so you know, I've worked on this video for over a year. I started writing the script in my sketchbook in October of 2022. I started editing it in January of 2023. I wound up hitting a total of 202 hours of editing. 54 hours of that editing has been since January 1st, 2024, because I desperately wanted to get it out. And so this is a video I've been meaning to make for a very long time, because on my channel I just love making video essays and talking about the sorts of things that I love and make me really happy and that I just want to nerd out about. So seeing just the plethora of really kind comments from everybody, from YouTube to Discord to Reddit, it really means a lot to me, because I've just been hunkered away at my desk working on this thing in between all of my other films and music videos and projects. And so finally having it out to the world and having it be immediately so well received, I can't tell you enough how much that means to me. So if you're new here, welcome to Tall Skeleton. I'm Zane Barry, and I'm gonna have a lot more stuff coming out this year. And have a wonderful week, and Happy New Year, everybody.